Hey everybody, welcome to AJS News. This is video 2 of 2 for today.
First, an important word from our sponsors.
Guys, there's a lot of streaming services out there, and you need full access to their content. Unlock it with Surfshark. Alex?
Well, you got 30-day money-back guarantee, 24/7 support, and really you just want to get rid of those geo-blocking. Netflix has worldwide libraries that you're paying for, but you may not have access to.
And help your friends and family get the most out of their streaming services by sharing. It's unlimited devices.
Unlimited devices. You'll be the most popular kid on the block as you could share with friends and family. And guys, it's a VPN. Protect your data. We've got our own promo deal. Get 83% off a 2-year plan plus 3 months free. Thank you to Surfshark for sponsoring this video. Click those links down below. Check it out for yourself, and I hope you guys enjoyed the video.
Surfshark VPN, protect your data and get access to everything you need. Thank you to them for sponsoring. Click the links down below. It helps us out. Alex, what the hell else has been happening part 2 in gaming?
Well, I'm sorry to say that one of the best deals in gaming is ending.
Oh, no.
The $1 Game Pass trial is going away.
That was a good fucking deal. That's what got me in there, honestly.
Yeah, me too.
I was like, $1? Fuck. Why am I not doing this already?
Yeah, so that's going away. They're looking into some other things, and they're looking at expanding the friends and family plan within Game Pass. So a lot of people are speculating that just this means that they're looking at other ways to get people into the Game Pass to try it out. Okay. It's still one of the best deals in gaming. There's so many AAA and AA releases on there that come out immediately. They don't pay me to say that. Yeah. I just think it's a good deal. I think a lot of games aren't worth the fucking time and the money or effort.
No.
Right.
And Game Pass is.
Yeah.
So it's unfortunate, but we'll have to see what the next deal is.
Oh, also, I forgot to say AJS News. Over the weekend, we were hanging out, taking a break. So we're starting Resident Evil up again on Monday. Come hang out with us, twitch.tv/Angry Joe Show as we play through it for eventual review. So not yet. Please give us some time on that.
People were playing Counter-Strike a ton this weekend, so they smashed their player record.
Yeah, because there was rumors of new.
It's happening. So Counter-Strike 2 is coming out, and so 1.5 million people were playing. Now, Halo is down in like the 2,000s, and Battlefield is in like the
ain't even a game anymore in comparison.
So if you combine them all together, for the whole year, they weren't playing as many as what was playing
yesterday.
And it's got a lot of people who are super excited about it. People who are Valorant pros are like, hey, man, maybe let's check out this other thing.
Yeah, do it.
It's like,
I fucking hate Valorant.
Anything that can kill off Valorant.
CSGO, please suck up all the Valorant players. Fuck them.
Yeah, so people were
but I'm all excited for that. But then I think CSGO is probably, as far as the secondary market, has probably been worse than Valorant, maybe, because you told us about it. What is it? $10,000 skin?
Oh, $160,000.
Yeah, that was ridiculous.
$160,000. Yeah,
that's what I'm worried about. CSGO 2 facilitating that even more. So before I get too excited about Valorant getting their shit sucked away,
it's factory new. All right,
yeah.
Factory new.
Factory new with 4 stickers. It just depends on what they themselves are selling. If you open something cool in a game and you want to sell it to someone on the internet and they're not, doing that, then whatever. But they're making money on it, then there's the problem.
Oh yeah, right. Private sales or whatever.
Lord of the Rings Gollum, we finally know that it's coming out in May. This game was supposed
May? Okay, well, let me type it up in here. Because that's Redfall, that's Age of Wonders, that's Legend of Zelda.
May 25th.
And that's Suicide Squad,
is
same
next
day.
After that.
Same day.
I don't know what...
Well,
interesting.
Okay.
That time you put
Bold move.
Yeah, we'll see. We'll end up seeing what happens. And so again, this game was supposed to come out in 2021 was the release target, and just kept getting delayed and delayed and delayed. But yeah, it's go live on Steam May 25th. So
yeah, I guess they're different enough.
At the same time, Suicide Squad. It's getting a lot of backlash. So.
Well, Suicide Squad got delayed.
They got delayed out of May, right? Well, then I just didn't update this document. So they're like, oh, wait. Hey, we'll take that spot. We'll take that spot.
Makes more sense now. I was looking at this.
I don't know. That's right, because I was like, wait a minute. Aren't they going to fix some shit.
Yeah, they polish some stuff.
You might want to polish.
They're
some
not.
They're
Oh,
not-
that's right.
The
they're
system
not-
is still the same.
Yeah, for people like, they're going to remove the live service. It's like,
Nope.
no, they're not. They're not going to do that in like 2 months. They're
Delay.
going to polish some things because people were upset like the combat just looked bad. And they're like, oh, shit, maybe we should change from shooting colon.
That was
bullets
2
or
weeks
canker
ago.
cells.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Got delayed 2 weeks ago.
We also got some news from CCP Games, the EVE Online. Did you guys ever play
No.
Spreadsheets in Space?
No, there's been so many times where I'm like, I'm finally gonna play it, and then I just never do because when I get to it, I'm like, oh my god,
It's fun. I enjoy my
can't
time
do-
with it, but,
you
yeah.
need to study.
Yeah.
And I didn't feel like studying.
So there were some good times to have in there, but they have announced a new game, a new AAA game that will be separate from EVE
Okay,
Online.
well
But
maybe
still,
I don't have to study.
yes, it'll still be set in the EVE universe.
Okay.
And it's going to be amazing and a blockchain game because they want you to engage
The end is near.
the blockchain.
The end is near. It's coming.
Fuck you, CDP. What is-
CCP.
CCP. Actually sat next to a lady that was like in charge of something at CDP on a plane one time many years ago. No, fuck off. I'm not playing that game. You can shove it right up your ass.
Well, they share the belief that player ownership and governance within an open platform can be a key source of fun
You mean
that
microtransactions?
serves to amplify
Revenue.
great gameplay.
Replace revenue, or replace great gameplay and fun with an additional source of revenue.
But they also said captivating game design, so what do you replace with that?
Revenue.
More revenue. The thing is, like, again, the comments, people already clickety-clacking. We understand that the blockchain does not mean NFTs and that you can do technically, but when you play a game, I technically already own my character because it's mine and it's just
there's
mine.
no reason to use words like blockchain if you're not somehow going to tie it into the ecosystem of cryptocurrency. So let's not kid ourselves here, okay?
I mean, they
Fall in the
probably
same
want
umbrella.
they want you to own your ship, and then when you sell your ship, you're like, oh, cool, you sell your ship.
Yeah.
Totally okay to do, but when you do, we take a cut of it.
Right.
And that's what they're looking to facilitate. So imagine
So
every
I'm-
trade you made
ooh.
in EverQuest, but they actually get to keep a percentage
Of your trade.
Oh,
Yeah,
this
so that
EverQuest.
actually is more it's insidious because these guys know how to stay away from the key word is NFT here. Okay, well, we're not doing that. What we're doing is we're doing
ship licenses.
ship licenses.
Yeah,
and
and
we're blockchaining our ship
Insurance
licenses.
policies on your captains. So,
So
when they
you're
blow up-
telling me you're selling a digital rights license to the ownership of the digital good, and then then earning money off of every sale of that digital good when resold?
Yes.
Okay,
But
so
it's-
NFTs, right?
Very fun, highly ethical.
No, highly ethical.
Highly ethical. This also comes right after we got GDC's annual developer survey. Found that only 12% of people were in favor of using blockchain tech in games, and 56% of people were opposed to it.
I'm just opposed to it based on how it fucking ruins games.
Yeah.
We're not even yet getting to the environment. We're not getting to fucking ethical. Well, we are kind of getting into ethical, and how we are getting into how it just ruins game design. So there's many reasons not to fuck with that shit.
Yeah, I mean, even this article, it says, I've never seen anyone explain what blockchain-based game is going to accomplish for players that conventional technology cannot. And all that says is money, right?
Yeah.
And
Money.
so it's like you're not trying to fix something. You're
You're
trying to
trying to-
pump more money in by taking actual ownership and gameplay elements away from the
Money.
people who paid for your
Exactly.
game.
You're ruining
to-
for that just to make a little profit.
to make more money, and then that's not something we want in gaming. That's the reason that we're so against all of these things. Not that I hate blockchain. It's like,
I hate blockchain. I just don't like the way it sounds, and I hate it.
We need a fancier name for it. More flashy.
Oh, I hate that next one. What is it? Sense of pride of an accomplishment.
yeah. We got some news from CD Projekt Red this
Oh,
week.
surprise mechanics. That's what it was.
Oh, yeah. CD Projekt Red is writing off over $7 million in costs for Project Sirius as development is
Project
reset.
Sirius?
This was the Witcher spin-off series that they had Molasses Flood, which was an acquisition of theirs, was going to work on. And apparently
Never heard of them.
They apparently did not like what they saw because they are writing off a total is $9.2 million.
You can do that?
You just write it off. Yeah. Have you ever heard
Yeah.
of bat girl.
Yeah,
those
it's a-
movies and everything Hollywood does. Yeah.
So $9.2 million over the course of 2 years because they saw what they had been working on and they're like, fucking no. And so,
Kill it with fire.
yeah, under no
Molasses
circumstance.
Flood, huh?
CD Projekt Red attributed the move to reset development to its assessment of the project. So again, they just looked at it and didn't like it.
Is it gonna still be Molasses Flood, or are they having them restart it? They giving it to somebody else?
Yeah, they have
They've
not.
got 2 games up on Steam: Drake Hollow and The Flame and Flood. Very, very art-looking games. They look somewhat solid. So,
Yeah, they haven't announced what's happening with it, but they just said that they're doing a reset. So the decision is based on results of evaluation of the scope and commercial potential of the original concept of Project Sirius and ongoing work on formulating a new framework for this project. And so we'll just have to see. But it's not a massive chunk of change when we talk about Meta losing 15, 20 billion a year. But again, that's a large amount of money. They've done a lot of work on this project already, and so for them to kill it this early actually may be a good thing. Like, it may be saying, like, look, we don't want to try to force this on people. Like, CD Projekt Red is probably we need to maybe rebuild our image and get people to trust
we
us.
don't
Yeah, they
wanna
don't need
have
another stinker.
we
Well, it
don't-
wasn't a stinker. It was just like kind of a flop
a
at the beginning.
stopgap. They don't want a stopgap because, man, I'm really surprised these games look good. I kind of was looking forward to what Molasses Flood would come up with in the Witcher universe, but apparently I'm going to write it off.
And so I think we're still getting a Project Sirius. We just have to completely reset and just throw everything out and start fresh.
Maybe giving them an even bigger scope, and so it could turn out to be good, like you say.
We got great news this week.
I don't believe you.
From what? No,
We got great news. I was
Great
like,
news.
Well, fuck.
Yeah. Ubisoft proudly announces AI is helping write its dialogue. Now, this is great news because there's a lot of brainless morons that work at Ubisoft. They're the one, pinching butts and just being gross.
Someone set us up the bomb.
And some of their dialogue is fucking awful. And now I don't think that AI should be replacing professional writers in the video game industry. In fact, I actually think that video game manufacturers and developers need to spend significantly more money in the writing room because writers will work for cheap.
Yeah, Forspoken.
And,
And what was the other one?
I mean, there's parts of Atomic Heart that are just
Atomic Heart.
so
That's what I was
cringy.
thinking
Like,
about. Yeah.
you can spend money on writing, and it will absolutely improve your game. And you're not talking about millions and millions of dollars in development costs. You pay a writer well to go through script doctor and go like, what is this shit? So it is a joke that AI is going to be better than whoever is writing shit at Ubisoft, but
Maybe.
yeah, it's probably not good because I would
Not at this point. Maybe in the next 5 to 10 years, but
It depends on what AI, right? Because there's some
it's so funny because it's Ubisoft. They always take fucking shortcuts and
Yeah.
copy paste, and of course it's Ubisoft's
You're looking
name
for
attached to AI writing their shit. Come on, this is not the kind of direction.
Yeah, they're gonna have. They're gonna do NFTs, AI writing, AI art. So they're just taking the easy way out.
they're
What
making
else
their
they
own
can do?
metaverse. They're
There's
gonna
like
make
3 guys working at Ubisoft.
you know,
It's all the CEOs making the money, I guess.
Yeah. And so
Come on.
this is not actually like Ubisoft AI. It's someone is trying to. It's like, no, this is machine learning. It's an AI tool. It's one of all these other things. So
If the tool helps a professional writer who knows what they're doing and who has chops of his own to enhance his work, yeah, that could work. But not as a replacement or anything.
no. Well, I also worry that we're going to lose writing teams that were working on something, and they'll be like, now you only need a writing
Or
supervisor,
downsize, yeah.
and we fire most of the writers. We keep 1 or 2 to double check what the robot's doing, but.
Dangerous. Dangerous.
This is a company that desperately needs a hit, that desperately needs to show that they are above and they're not the company that's like pinching the butts of their employees because they've had issues in game design, in company culture, and
They're looking to save money.
and
They're looking to save money with AI. And I got a story here, Alex. Ubisoft pulls out of E3 2023 to host their own separate live event.
Yeah, because that's
Both
what they
hookers and
announced it
blackjack.
last time, and I said that's a bad move because you need to save your own money. That's gonna be cheaper.
So the publisher revealed it will now instead hold its own live presentation on June 12th this year in Los Angeles. While we initially intended to have an official E3 presence, we've made the subsequent decision to move to a different location.
Yeah, the Wendy's across the street. That's what they can afford. It's like, y'all want some chicken nuggets?
We will be holding an Ubisoft
Don't
Forward
tempt
Live
me.
event. Please invite us after all that shit Alex just talked to us. Ubisoft, I'm telling you, they were the most friendly and open. They even, they kept bringing me back, even though I was talking shit about their games multiple times. When other companies, that was on-site assassination. Never speak with Joe again. That may have been because, some of the managers, employees there loved the Angry Joe show. So maybe that's how we kept
Yeah,
getting
at the same
in
time, I feel like, look, he's passionate. We're passionate about this game, but this is what we have to do.
Yeah,
The
but
head
maybe they're
honchos
going to
wants-
take a little safer approach and work with less Mavericks. No, I've just pulled myself out of that world, because I feel so much comfortable when we just, hey, game comes out, we get it when you get it, let's play it together, let's figure it out, rather than having to kiss ass and then work under ridiculous fucking deadlines. You get a copy like 2 days before, and my whole life ends, and I have to.
It's 60 hours. You
Yeah.
can
have
try.
this review out tomorrow.
You can try. It'll be fine. It's like, but how?
Just looking forward to Skull and Bones.
I'm old now. Life has happened.
All I'm saying is OJ's already volunteered. He loves chicken nuggets, and I can eat a whole lot of Wendy's spicy chicken sandwiches. So
Nuggies.
invite me to the Wendy's event. The Ubisoft
Alex,
Wendy's
what what games do you think they'll show off at their event? Assassin's Creed, Skull and Bones.
It'll already be out by then, right? This is June.
I don't remember
Or
when
no-
Skull and Bones was delayed to.
April?
No, it won't be out by then.
Okay.
No.
So yeah, I think we'll get
We'll get Skull and Bones.
tons of Skull and Bones.
Maybe they'll finally reveal like a Kraken and fantasy elements for Skull and Bones. That's how you get. How many fucking times have I told you, Ubisoft, to get people excited
Expectations
about
down
your
here,
game?
man.
I know.
Down
I
here,
know.
you're going up here.
We-
Don't do it to yourself.
We added a new color, a flag for the ships.
There's a battle going on in the back. You can't partake,
You
but
can't
you
you
can
can-
look
yeah,
at it.
You can look at it and go, wow.
Look at it.
That's good. Maybe we'll get a title screen for Beyond Good and Evil. Not a video or anything, because like they had to restart that game 100 times. But it'll be like, this is the new title. That
This
the
is our
intern
new
made.
logo.
Yeah, it's like so that would be
This is our new
fun.
logo.
Quartz, Ubisoft Quartz information would be interesting.
Oh my! I thought NFT update.
Yeah. Assassin's
Now
Creed
I'm excited for June 12th.
Isn't so they announced
The
that the
wrong
next
reasons.
Assassin's Creed is a live service game, and that was called Assassin's Creed Forever or Infinite or
Yeah.
like whatever. And so
Oh,
maybe,
it says here they are going to show off Avatar: Frontiers of Pandora.
wonderful.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It's gonna be
maybe
infinite.
the Star Wars.
Among others, they're holding some the cards close to their chest.
Maybe some Star Wars stuff because they
That would be
That would be
the
big.
heavy hitter.
yeah, and so that would be
would be
fun.
good.
They've got stuff they're working on. They got stuff that I want to play. It's just, I mean,
Getting there. Everything else
I'm
in between.
so tired of being disappointed in them.
Star Wars, written by AI. Grogu gets the lightsaber and stabs
No.
Darth Vader in the dick.
Well, we could you save money like that. Like you get AI reading it.
You could have me seriously. You buy me a whole lot of
don't
whiskey,
need
and
a
I'll
voice.
write like Grogu and Babu Freak and like a Porg and all the cute shit, just like go on a murder
Babu
rampage.
Freak in Rebel Pilot helmet takes down Death Star
No,
7.0.
pilot the Death Star. Babu
Pilots
Freak
the Death Star.
hijacks the Death Star, and they start blowing up Imperial systems.
Hey, Babu
Yeah.
Freak!
He blows
Written
up and goes, hey!
by AI.
See? Perfect. Okay. All right.
Next.
OJ, what do you got?
With the resurgence of the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles coming out, they got the movie. We had Shredder's Revenge. Shredder is in Call of Duty.
Duty. Yeah.
It should be coming out. There's a new game that's apparently in the works. It is from a graphic novel, The Last Ronin. It's a darker, more mature.
So he's not a teenager anymore?
No,
He might still be. Maybe
it
he's
says it's like
It looks cool
It's
as
an
fuck.
RPG. It's a godlike kind of thing.
God of War.
So,
style,
God of
right?
War.
Yeah.
So
I'd
I'm
be into that.
looking forward to that.
Which
That
one?
should be
Raph.
interesting.
Raph. I want it to be Raph.
You already know mine.
You want it to be Michelangelo.
Of course.
Nah, it's too much comedy, Joe.
But
You
that's
gotta
what I was
keep him
thinking. If
aside.
it wants, if it's
Gotta
darker,
be
more
dark.
mature,
It's gonna be Raph.
I would say Raph.
And then
Or-
Mikey can make cameos if he wants.
Well,
comic
you know,
relief.
the image is he's got the weapons of all the other turtles, so I imagine they're all dead.
Yeah,
So-
Yeah.
that's the story actually of the comic book. I think a lot of the turtles are dead, and so that's gonna suck.
The last
But
one.
so as long as it's a good story, I'm up for it. And speaking of good stories, guess what? The Dune screenwriter has been hired to adapt the Gears of War movie for Netflix.
Batista, where you at?
So that's a good thing. John Spites, most known for Dune and Doctor Strange. They had the following to say. Gears of War is one of the all-time great action games with vivid characters, beautifully designed world, and a combat system that drives home the lethality of war. It wants to be cinema, and I'm thrilled to have the chance to help that happen, he says. So they called him a massive storyteller. They got their guy. Now maybe get Batista. I like Batista. I want to see. I know he's been begging. I don't know if his agent's like, shut the fuck up.
I'm working on this. All right. We don't want to see two
You're
desperate.
gonna do it for $3 at the way you're going. Batista's like, I don't care. I want to be in it. I would want to be in it too. But I hope he is. And if it isn't, that'd be a huge fail. That'd be funny. If they'd say, okay, no Batista, we're gonna go with Michael Cera. Mike Cera. What's that guy's name?
Yeah.
Michael Cera? Yeah, Michael
Yeah.
Cera.
Yeah.
It's modern gaming. I mean, modern Netflix adaptations. Ugh. No. With that writer, and then he says that he's played, so hopefully, it's not gonna be a Halo situation. He understands the universe, so could be good.
I'm seeing more.
It
Halo
could be.
advertisements.
It could be Netflix will turn the corner with that, or it could be an absolute disaster. But I think they're getting good people.
They have some okay things that they've been putting out. I mean, not
Yeah.
I was
all
gonna
of it,
say, what's a banger?
Oh.
Like, there's been fine. It's on Netflix. I'll give it
What
a
is it?
pass. But I'm
There's never been a banger.
for Netflix.
Castlevania was a banger. That's a great adaptation for that. Anyways, I got one more. Aliens Dark Descent finally gets a gameplay trailer. I was a little surprised. It's actually kind of like a top-down, real-time strategy game. So now, I'm even more perked up. It's you get a squad of Marines, and you're managing your squad. You're equipping them, almost like XCOM, but XCOM's turn-based. This is real-time strategy. So hopefully we can name our Marines, and Joe will be the guy's like, game over, man. I'm like, Joe, okay. And I saw a little...
With permadeath? I don't know,
Yeah,
man.
there's permadeath, and there was one Marine getting dragged away, so I
That's
bet you there's a
me.
mechanic. Joe's like, and then we got to go in the hive and get Joe. It's the only thing is it's single player. I was like, oh, man, I wish, I could have you play with me, and then we manage the squad, but...
Yeah.
I just want to play Aliens Online again. And
Yeah.
that's all I want to play. Can you
Yeah.
people just be like, what we're going to do? We're just going to remaster Aliens Online with the right sound effects and make sure everything is it's exactly the same.
Yeah.
And that's what I want.
So this is by Tindalos Interactive, and remember, we really like them. I've actually visited their offices. I wanted to do more for their games. I feel bad I never reviewed it, but they really like the Angry Joe Show, and they got talent. Those Battlefleet Gothic games were good. Battlefield Gothic 1, Battlefield Gothic 2, and from the trailer, and that's where we got fire the weepaws. So hopefully they'll put something in there for the weepaws. There'll be one French Marine that'll have Tindalos. Please, I need one French Marine with that dialect. But anyways, it looks like it's hitting all the selling points. You got a random quest generator, procedural level makers, kind of creating scenarios and survivors to make it different when you're going in all the time. That would be fucking sweet. I don't know for sure 100% that's in the game. I'm just kind of, gleaming from what's there. Yeah, but maybe a skirmish mode, but it looks cool. I'm a sucker. I'm a sucker for RTS games. So,
Especially one of your favorite franchises.
this is my favorite film of all time is Aliens, and so we're probably going to have to do the review this time for sure. We're going to review Aliens Dark Descent. I'm doing it. June 20th? Fuck! That's my birthday. My birthday's June 18th, but that's okay. We'll do it. We'll find a way to do it. Yeah. Tindalos, I think, are solid, and hopefully they do a good job on it. And it doesn't turn into a goddamn Colonial Marine situation.
We'll see.
That's all I
Definitely
got.
check it out then.
I just want to let you know there is an open world racing game, Lego racing game.
I like the Legos, but again,
It's open world racing, so it's trying to compete with Forza, but it's Legos. But it might be fun if you go really, really fast and then you slam into something.
Who's the other partner in that?
The other partner, it's 2K.
2K. So you
Yeah.
have to spend $90 on each.
2K.
It's like, oh, you want a new Lego car?
2K.
That'd be $90.
Yeah,
Spin this. Yeah.
probably. So, anyways, maybe ignore that one, and
we'll see.
All right, guys, that's all we got for you. I want to thank our sponsors, Surfshark. Click the links down below. It helps us out, helps you out with some good products. And we'll see you on the next Angry Joe Show.
Bye, guys.